All right, JD. Just want to say thank you for helping me out with this part of my PGM work. The other day, you watched me give an on-course lesson to Luke. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get enough time to kind of review that. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts about it. What you thought went well. What parts of the on-course lesson that I can improve on. I said before, haven't done many of these before, so very raw at it. Really, just looking for your feedback to see what I can do to improve going forward and help my students out the best.
Right. So I thought you did a really good job, like staying, engaged with Luke.
Okay.
Being a better player. He has some things that maybe the process that he was going through was not quite right. I think you really helped him with pre-shot,
Okay.
and even maybe talking about post-shot a little bit in terms of what could we have done better there. So I thought those were really good. The thing that I noticed the most, like on a couple of holes when you guys were kind of in the middle, you weren't really talking to him about playing away from trouble. How do we hit shots that give us the best
Right.
chance of
Right.
kind of giving us the best chance to recover potentially in terms of when we're hitting a shot, it may not be ideal off the tee, but we want to minimize what mistakes we can make going forward.
So kind of being more like engaged with the student, talking to them. Where I feel like sometimes I was kind of sitting back and letting them do that. Like I wanted them to, but I didn't know how much I should be out there, like actually discussing things.
Right. So I mean, on course is a little different than being on the driving range because you're
Right.
talking about the golf swing
Yes.
and things you can improve on. I mean, when you're out on the golf course, the last thing you want to be thinking about is your golf swing.
Right.
So getting out there, trying to make him go through the process of playing rather than giving him instruction, which I think you did a really good job with. You talking about pre-shot routine.
Yeah, I don't know if we hit any technical.
Yeah,
technical.
I don't think you did, but just in terms of how do you process each shot,
Right.
to
Really get him
minimize your score.
Right. Really get him thinking about all his options.
Right.
Or-
Yeah.
okay.
That's kind of that was the big thing, kind of in the middle. But other than that, I really think I think you hit on pre-shot routine really well, keeping that consistent, and then I just think you could be a little bit better, not necessarily post-shot, but just how are we thinking about that process once we get into the round?
Right. I think sometimes I kind of felt, I felt comfortable with what I was saying was right,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I conveyed that to him that well. I didn't know if I was.
Well,
you know,
I didn't think you sounded unsure.
Okay.
You can maybe work on your delivery, which I think will get better as you do more on-course lessons. It's just getting more
just
comfortable.
keep
Yeah,
doing it,
repetition. I mean, you can know exactly what you're talking about on the teaching tee, but if you've never really conveyed it to somebody before,
Right.
it come across as maybe you're unsure or
Okay.
things like that. So.
Right.
But I think you did a great job.
Okay.
I know you don't have a ton of experience with it. I think you just get better with
Keep
time.
doing it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, JD.
Yeah, you're
Appreciate it.
welcome.